Hey everyone, and welcome to Razor's Edge Games. I'm Jim. First I want to apologize. I know most of you, if you're watching this on the Steam store, hear a vibrating sound in the background or just that little static hum. That is my chair. I did have 2 major back surgeries, and this is my life now. Dealing with a vibrating chair as I'm recording. This is kind of funny. This cow literally ran around the whole winter being chased by these herders. Now she's caught him. I put him up for slaughter, and he took off, which was kind of hilarious. So I did see a post on the forums I thought was kind of interesting because I noticed it too. When I split the herd, it kind of combines what your total is between the two, but they are separate. It's like when you look at overall how many cows on the pasture, it says population 8 of 8. I didn't count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe I do. But I did notice too, my fences weren't being repaired or not being repaired. They're just literally dying in place. So those aren't being factored into the builder. I'm not sure why. And one thing I wanted to bring up with the devs is that these food sometimes are just not getting picked up, and it is impacting my overall food. I've had to improvise by relying on the traders to make up for that. It is starting the year off, and you always get those lightning storms at the beginning of every year. It's almost like predictable weather. But when they're talking about the drop food, it's usually after a fire or some type of event. You know, if it's one, they'll get them. But if it's a lot, I just saw them pick up 1 fish, but there's still 1 more laying there. So, and I have plenty of labor. I literally always keep an eye on this tab right here. And I've got 21 laborers and 7 builders. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Have not made it to anywhere close to tier 4 yet. I did upgrades a few buildings, and I built some more houses out here. And I added another tree farm. Hopefully that'll give me some more fruit. At the same time, I also upped my production on both glass and the canning, the preservative building, to make sure that I'm getting plenty of glassware in here so they can really pump these out. And I'm not quite sure yet why they're not preserving vegetables, because I'm producing them here, both beans and peas. Maybe it's because it's not a root vegetable. I'm not sure if it has to be a root. It doesn't state that it does. But I could switch over to the bean type. Can we handle 7? No. Go away. Sorry. I'm probably going to get raided now. That's another thing. I did add a military facility. So maybe we'll get to see how that works. So I guess maybe for next year, we'll let's remove this. Let's see if we can fit these beans in there. And I didn't even check my chart to see when beans are in season. Let's pop out. Doing pretty good on weeds, so maybe we can get rid of that for now, and then that'll make room for the beans. I believe, let me double check. I hate the map scroll, but it is what it is. Let me check on beans real quick. I've got a cheat sheet here. Of course it's not up. Is that it right there? No. Sorry about that. Beans cheat sheet. Where you at? Farming. Farming tool. So beans are in the summer. So we want to add summertime in there. So let's go back on that farm, and we'll just slide him back, and we'll add the beans in here. They won't actually be in season, but yeah, it looks like they take. So we'll put it right there in the summertime. It's towards it wants to be in the end. It's going to give us our highest yield. Estimated yield is 1100, just based on what it's seeing right now. Maybe we'll add a sand or two in there. But anyway, we'll see if we start getting some canned goods, because that one is producing food for our villagers. This field is all wheat, and that's a maintenance cycle. So I'm in a maintenance year right now, but I have plenty of grain. And this is doing really well, both in fertility, weeds, and rock. So this is our newest field. It has been in maintenance, and I believe we are ready. We might even be able to squeeze in a bean cycle right here. Yes, no, peas. Can we do something else? Because that's not really a season for peas. It'd be buckwheat, rye, or flax. Where's buckwheat? That's rye. Oh, come on. Where you at? Is that it right there? Yeah, buckwheat. Yeah, we can. Okay. What does that give us? I haven't even looked. Buckwheat yields grain, which must be filled to flour. Okay, so it's just another form of wheat. And that's okay, because we don't have wheat in the other field. It's in a maintenance cycle. So that might work out this year. Good. So they'll be planning that. Double checking our... Keeping an eye on these. I don't want trash building up in our town. Which, by the way, we haven't had a problem with. We do have rats. There's that rat icon I was talking about, but I do have these little rat catchers. As you can see, I got another one up here just for that building. So I've got overlapping coverage on rat protection, including the one I had to add over here for when I added this market, which really doesn't have rats because I haven't upgraded it. But if I did, I probably would have them. Added more towers. We've been getting some pretty harsh attacks. I added some work camps. For trees, so I'm gonna get that. There's no rocks in range. Pretty aware of that, but they are working on these trees, and they're dedicated to that. And they only harvest mature trees, and you can uncheck that if you want them to just clear everything. I don't want to do that. I want to keep a cycle going here. I don't know why they're saying they can't find deer. I can see them. Let me change my my target area. It's up there, guys. Go get them. And I've noticed that traps aren't really getting cleaned up when I've relocated or moved my target area. This guy says he never sees deer, and I've literally targeted that field. There's plenty of deer there. And you can see they've even put some traps, and it says location not found as a tag. Maybe that's something useful the devs can pick up on. I don't know. But I haven't really seen anything get trapped. Even my runaway cow walked right over one. And nothing happened. So let's go take a look at our military. Here it is. When you first add them in, they're like, they're like, you'll see them in like a yellow or red, and they do train up. They're wearing hide coats, so you know we can go to the armor smith. And we can create an armor, because we are getting plenty of iron now. Let's see what all requirements that takes. It's gonna be, I believe resources, Furniture we have. Brewery we don't have yet. Only because I don't want to throw away my wheat. No. 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 Where is the... Okay, it's there. It was a tier 2. So it's planks, of course. Wood, or planks, which is going to kind of dip into our repairing. Charcoal and iron. We'll go ahead and... I guess we're going to go ahead and make one. He's not a noisy one, so we can put him up here by the houses. And 300 gold, which we're doing okay there because we are selling. I'm definitely not relying on 55 income per month to cover my costs, so I'm selling excess charcoal and sand because I've got just an abundance of it everywhere. So this did magically, without me doing anything, turn into a hospital. Maybe I did upgrade it and just wasn't paying attention. But it's now producing medicine. So even though I'm seeing more sickness for some reason, and I don't know if I said I added a vault too. I think I did. I covered that in the live stream. I did it on the live stream. Kind of losing track on what I did and didn't do. What are the upgrade costs for that? We get increased storage capacity because we're full. Better trading, increased durability on the building. 500 gold, 100 planks. I don't want to dip into that. I've got literally 3 mills with 4 employees just going to town, cranking out boards. So when that number gets up a little higher, if we can get that into like the 200s, because there's maintenance going on, they're repairing, and it's just, and plus there's things I have right now that are eating these up, like you just saw the armor that's gonna start burning into these. I assume that was what the cost was to build the building. I just saw a huge drop. But those camps are keeping our wood up. And we just lost another villager. Damn it. So haul him up to the grave. His numbers are just stocking up. I think what I'm gonna do is I don't think they grieve over graves. I've never seen anybody visit a grave. I think I'm just gonna delete it and rebuild it since it's already flattened, and see what happens. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Since all these people are dying off, I do want to. Every time I see that death, I go and double check, because obviously it's some. They had probably some job, and make sure that I click those off. So if we go to guard, that might have been in one of the towers. Yeah, it looks like this one. Haven't upgraded any of these yet, I don't believe. I thought maybe I did this one. No. And I want to do that because I want to get that extra damage bonus. I really thought we were going to get raided. See, here's a trap just left over. There's nobody there. It's just kind of lingering around. I am running the beta branch version F that they provided us if we wanted to run it, and I do have a backup save, which I copied off, and there's instructions on where that save is at and what files you need to make sure you get, and I highly recommend it because it's a big difference. I've gone back to my old save and it's just like impossible to keep up with repairs, so I really recommend that. You want to continue on, take the risk that it might not be compatible with your current save. Please do so. But I've been saving. I've got an archive of saves that I've been calling Beta 3. And I put like beta 3, 1, 2, 3. So I've got several points I can fall back to when the patch comes out, and I can just go in and see which one works. Hopefully one of them does. All right, so I'm really looking for compost right here, so I can hit some of these fields. Okay, so we got these growing right now. That's just for weed control. Not sure why it's showing weed level up. It's gonna bring, it actually chokes weeds out. It's the clovers. We're almost at winter. So overall, it's looking pretty good. Let's take a look at Desire. Let's see what that looks like right now. Remember, I said they had to be 65. So this one's 67, but they need that third food source. I'm thinking that might fall. So if I look at food, and then we'll just look at the categories. If I hover over it, there's fruit, there's vegetable, grain, and protein, and dairy. Now I'm producing each. You can see I've got like 834 cheese. I've got preserved fruit, and that number is going to go up. I've got bread, and then we've got all these meats and eggs for protein, and these smoked meat. So I'm not sure why, you know, I'm looking to try to find out, you know, what's going on with my market. Other than there's a rat there. It is covering that, but the thing is, I don't see it actually delivering anything over there as far as preservatives. So what I might do is look at the other market. They're going there. Let's stop that and force it. Let's force some of this stuff to go over here that we're not getting at the other. And potentially, and I did see somebody post something about this. He's got people starving to death, and it's like, well, you know, there's a lot of things that it can impact that. But yeah, let's make sure they don't take it over here. Yeah, damn it, too late. Spoke too soon. So if we turn those off, maybe we'll force some of that to go to this market, and we'll get some of these buildings over here that have hit the 65 mark. Because these are nowhere near that yet. They're still in like the 30s, 40s. But I'm really just targeting this area right now if it works. Worms. Good lord. Stop eating raw food, dummy. Really working with decoration since I have the funds. To see, and plus, wow, that's really cool. I really want that. Look at that. I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty damn cool. The guy on the horse. But just where I have room, and I'm pretty tight in here as far as areas I can work with. So I'm really looking at things that'll take up one block. Like these. So I could probably pop a few of these in somewhere. And I saw where it did fit. It'll fit there. It's 250 gold, and it requires iron. And I obviously have plenty of room down here. And this could bring us up with, and when it shows you these numbers that it's going to bring them to, it doesn't always, I ignore that. I've had some that have popped like 5 points just by putting it in an area when it don't, you know, and it actually put me over the bubble. Because I was using that as kind of a scale of where to put these at, but I stopped doing that. So I'm gonna put that statue right here. Watch me regret it later. See if we can work around this, you know, the desirability plus the. What was your job, lady? I have no idea. Oh, it's a child. Oh, no. How many old villagers do I have, man? We started off with 10. Let's see here. We got plenty of grain. Look at all those trees that sprung up. I clean them out every season, and they just keep coming back. I wish I could delete them permanently so they wouldn't grow. Because they're kind of annoying. I mean, they don't affect your herd or anything like that, but they're just in the way. They get that hawthorn? Nope. They just auto magically by the wind, I guess, end up in my field. It doesn't do it on my farms. Never see a tree pop up in there ever. Let's go ahead and pop another save. And it's time to rotate. So we're up to 5 now. All right. So like I said, I've got lots of markers on this branch. I expect if everybody using this over the weekend goes well, they'll probably release this to everyone else. And hopefully make a lot of people happy. Because I'm definitely enjoying the low maintenance costs and the upgrade cost or repair cost, and how soon it pops up. 8 wood planks and 2 stone just to repair that guy. I knew that was coming. But we have those, thank goodness. This is why I'm real cautious about dipping too far into my surplus, because I don't want to end up not having whatever they need to repair. Alright, so did upgrade some of these walkway paths. That's what bumped these up to 67. And then I got these 2 statues over here. Which this is just going to be another one of those. Just kind of spreading them out. I'm really having fun with it, though. I know a lot of people are wanting to compare it to other games in the same genre. I'm not gonna name them, but it's not that game. It's different. They could have been inspired by those games, but this definitely has a lot of mechanics that the others did not, and which is what I want to see. I don't want another copy of the games we've played over and over already. I want something brand new, and I think that they've delivered that. So this thing has a point to go to. Let's see, what's it called? A flag combat area. And I can literally target on anyone. And they'll take off and go kill them off. It'll be interesting though, because the last time I was raided, they hit me from the south and the west, which was really hard to defend against. I had stuff blowing up and they didn't get anything, but they sure didn't help my cause. I'm getting pretty close to that 300 mark for population. That was one of the requirements for upgrading. Is 300 population and then a trade center. What trade center are they talking about? Is that... I mean, that's a trading post. Let's go under... I'm assuming it's here, right here. That's a town center. That's a trading post. There's the pub. There is no trade center. So maybe that's something that upgrades? What is this called? That's the town center. I haven't really figured out what that is yet. I'm not sure. I haven't seen that in housing or any of the other areas. That will be something I gotta look up. I assumed it would be under amenities and services, but it's not. That's a daggone good question. Is it in here? No. No, sure isn't. So, not a clue. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I mean, this is obviously our big thing, is getting these, getting that desirability. We got the theater. It's just getting these all upgraded to the 25 houses. Scurvy. Try stocking fruits, nuts, and vegetables. I'm working on it. I am working on it. Lord knows I got plenty of nuts. They're everywhere. Yearly taxes collected. Get that big whooping. We're down to 16 now. Woo! We're rolling in the dough. I mean, I live and die on this trading post. I'm telling you, without this guy, I would not be able to sustain the cost of all these additional buildings. There's no way. I'd be broke. See, now he's like, even though he's hunting and producing every year, I got this all the time. That's a bug. And I did post it on the official forums as a bug with a bug tag. And I've seen others. I don't know if I just shrink that down. Maybe that'll fix it. I haven't tried that yet. So we'll slide that down and just turn it off. Maybe they'll go police up their traps. I'm not sure. Kind of regretting upgrading that. Because look, there's a trap here. Same thing. Every time I move the location, it just puts new traps and it's cluttering up the map. No way to get rid of them. Good lord. Get those roots, man. That's important. Hey, speaking of the devil, let's look. What you got for me? Please be good. Boo. That's a big blah. We're doing good on food this season, so I'm not gonna supplement any food. Iron, we're doing okay there. Shoes, Lord knows I got tired of them complaining about shoes. And I eventually want to build a pub. But yeah, they don't have anything we need. We just queued these up once the building's done, so yeah, let's wait on the next cart. You do get 2, at least I do. I get 2 on there. And they're filling it up right now, so foliage, making sure. See, they're just dropping stuff randomly around. No, and no rhyme or reason why they're dropping it. There's no fires or anything for them to tend to. What's up? Good lord. 28 wood and 2 gold ingots just to repair that bad boy. Yeah, my sawmills are running just non-stop. I might even have to add another one. Just to keep up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. I can't keep up with this. That's under food production. No, sorry, resources. Tier 1 salt pit. Alright, so we'll just make another one. Let's prioritize that because there's a lot going on. Here comes our other trader. Once this is done, we'll go check our outposts, our work camps, make sure that their area of influence. Good. There's 100. So, Christmas man. I do love this game. It's a lot of fun. Just want to get it. It needs a lot of like waypoints, things like that. Some hotkeys that I could go to an area real quickly. I mean, I can kind of target into that if it's an emergency, or a notification. But you know, just some areas to go quickly to, like if I'm running split cities, like with small little city outposts, like I have down to the south east. Oh, all right, that's gonna be Trader 2. What do you got for me? Looks like he wants to sell me what I already have. Oh man, please, you're gonna kill me here. I do have 58 rock. I don't know why, but it's money. I'll take it. And then I don't really have a use for this yet, so hey, we're not doing beer yet. I'll take your money. And let's transfer that over to there. That puts us over 10 grand. That's nice. And I'm not really buying anything off of them unless I see a big deficit in meat, which I don't. As far or foods, I got 2,000 butchering those cows. Two cows literally put me way into the on the positive side. As a matter of fact, I might even, you know, just for steak, I might put a smoker over here. Just because it's close. And they can just drop that meat right over there, and it'll go from there, and then the cart will come and pick it up and bring it over to, I got two smokers over here. That might have been premature, but oh well. Alright, so I said after I did that, I was going to check on those outposts. Yeah, this is why I want waypoints. Alright, so, in fact, see, this is what I'm talking about. You know, I've lost a fisherman. That could have cost us. He still got food. He still got fish. Matter of fact, I could even add maybe another fishery over here. I don't see as much fish. And our spoilage is up to 6 now, so we're definitely ruining a lot. Now, that's another thing too, and just a suggestion, and you guys can feel free to leave a comment. It would be nice if we could hit these markets and move that area of work radius around the buildings, because sometimes these things are hard to place. Like this one, I got a road that literally goes to nowhere because I forgot. And I just noticed that. That's pathetic. You know what? They can go through that. I can literally build that road straight up there. Okay, let's do that. I didn't even notice that. This road goes nowhere. Let's make it bi-directional. Shall we? Alright. We got our roads. Gonna be a while before we're getting anything out of here. I lied. We actually are already producing fruit. That's pretty cool. Look, she's already in here picking. Looks like peaches. I don't know, what's the second one? If those are apples, they're pretty doggone green. It's too early for pears. Doesn't really tell me because it all just says fruit. Let's take a look at the other one. They still haven't fixed that yet. Thank you, thank you. Shut up. Details, you can see the entertainment. We're at 100%. Does have, these all have monthly costs. Anything that's anything in this game has monthly costs. Gotta pay those entertainers. I wanted to check on the other tree farm. Which is right here. In this horrible area. I feel so stupid for playing this here because nothing ever grows on these trees. It was so dumb. I mean, it does have some fruit on them, but oh my god, that was a horrible decision. See, it even gives you the dates. These are September, October, June, August. But yeah, last year they produced 189. I put the other one on in just to get rid of this one. This was a really bad decision. I didn't even notice that it was, you know, completely void of nutrients over here. I don't know how I missed that. I must have been doing something. And I can even change the work radius because there's some areas over here they can't reach. Which that's nice. So I mean, that's why I'm like, why can't we do that with this one? So like, if I move this down here, I wouldn't even need to relocate it. I could just plant more trees and then cut those and just harvest those down. So I just noticed that. Eureka. So let's go ahead and plant some new trees. Daggone. Problem solved, man. Try to keep them in together. Makes it easier for their collecting. And then I'll click on the building again. Obviously, you don't want to plant them too far away from the building itself, because then that travel time is going to go up the roof. Oh, I like that. That was a nice find. I didn't even realize you could move that. I learn stuff every day. Every time I play this game. And look, the travel time's even better, even though it's got a bug in it. For the tooltip. Yeah, I mean, you know, early access. They're fixing this stuff. Almost daily. They took the weekend off, and I don't blame them, because they were working I don't know how many hours to... I mean, do you realize when they go to code this, they've got to factor in, you know, they've got multiple, what I'll call algorithms running, pathing, you know, balancing, load balancing, but anything could break anything. You know, all their declarations and codes and back, you know, their loops for pathing. I don't honestly know how they factored in pathing. I think they did a pretty good job. I've only found one instance where it was my own fault. I built a field, put a fence around it with no gate, and everybody died. Insta death. All 20 workers. Just it was a farm. I literally put up a farm, put the fence around it with no gate, and was just trucking along. They were working the field, and then all of a sudden, all of them at the same time just And it was at the very beginning of the game, so they literally all just died. And I got another question for the devs. You got that screenshot when I'm loading into a new game with the nice little circle and, you know, it looks like the town, and you've got towers. What looks like towers in the walls. Now, I tried putting a tower in the wall. First of all, the structural hit points, all those in the wall would make no sense. And when I upgrade the towers, they don't turn to stone. Maybe they do in tier 4 and I don't know it. Oh god, 31 raiders. This is the biggest we've ever had. Oh god, they're coming from here. Let's see if this is where a hotkey would come in handy. Damn it. Attack. Attack. Oh good lord, they're just intercept. Oh, it's a marker. Oh, now see if I click on a road, I'm screwed, so I gotta go back to the building. Oh, good god. Disable the barracks? No! Just give me I clicked the wrong key. It's a user error. If I can get there in time. Good lord. Ring the bell, city bell. Everybody get in the house, get in the house. Are they all coming this way or did they split up? Check the other doors. Well, yeah, they split up. See, this is what I'm talking about. They're hitting me from all directions. And they're beating on my walls down here. But my tower they built down here, I got you. See, I learned from the last time you all tried this. Yeah, you better run. We outsmarted you. I'm looking to see if any buildings are destroyed. We got them, man. We got you. You got owned. I just noticed something. Why is this now showing? Did they kill a hunter? I think they did. I think he got whacked. My guards are just standing there. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah, good job. Good job, guys. You did a great job. You did nothing. Maybe they did. I don't know. And then we'll recall them. I don't even know how to get them back in the building. How do you get rid of this? Oh, there it is. All right, return to barracks. That's the first time I've used them. Turn the bell off. All right, back to business as usual. It looks like a few cuts and bruises, but we'll get maybe the report already came up. I don't know. Hey, buddy, clean those rats. We don't. Why are we losing crops to wildlife? Where's that at? Oh no, we never had a problem over here. We got deer over here. Herds do move. I need a fence. I say I love this game. Just throws curveballs at you all the time, and it's gonna be a hard one because it was one of those multi builds. I'm glad I left room in there. Ooh, as if I wouldn't have, I'd have been in trouble. I should do these in stone, but I've only got 209, and I don't want to waste them. Okay, we're not gonna make the same mistake twice. So after I lay out the wall, I go in and I intentionally. There's our final report. 16 size. No, that's a lie because it said 30 something. So it's not accurate. We killed 13 of them. They destroyed no buildings and they got no items. Oh, that just changed. One building was destroyed. Why? How all of a sudden is our building destroyed when... I always keep this up just to see. Now we killed 32 raiders and the size was 47. There's some calculation right there, devs. And before they get these fences built, let me finish my thought because the idea here was to deconstruct that and then make sure we get a gate. And that's right here. Get that gate in there because I don't want them stuck again. Why do I keep... What's up with scurvy? And so now I gotta go find this so-called building that was destructed because I didn't even get an alert. I'm looking for rubble. I didn't hit anything here. Go along the path they came in. Nothing there. Okay, they also came from the south. And I do have a work camp over here. Let's check on them. Ooh, I'm glad I did that, because, yowza. Oh, look at all that rock. Yeah, why don't you all work over here for a while? That'll keep you busy. Have fun. Oh no, let's see your dog. Well, that's good. No materials. That's just our brick maker. I don't see a building destroyed. I mean, I'm blind. I wish I was live. I'd say, did anybody else? Stop. I'll stop. Pause. You know, I don't see rubble. I wish I could turn these off. I don't really care. And it's so noisy. It's like all day long. And I can only imagine if you got 400 or 500 people and you really start to build that out. Good God, that's gonna, I mean, it's gonna be non-stop. Oh, good. Good. That's what I've been waiting on. Over here. Boom. There we go. Thank you. Other one ready? Yay! We love poop. We love our poop. Oh, we're 100% there. So let's add that one right there. You can only do one per field, by the way. And it only impacts the next year. But you'll see that if you just hover. It says, will be fertilized with compost next year. What do we got in there? What's growing? The clover? I think we're in this rotation. Yep, that was clover. Check mark. All right. Just in case that report was totally bogus, let's make sure all of our jobs look full, and they look full to me. So I think we're good. All right. I wonder if a cow will get out in the winter. Let's see if it happens again. I didn't have any births. This is a great deer trap. Oh, maybe that's what they destroyed. They weren't even up there, but they snuck in. I might change this to stone because these fences don't seem to get, and you can't upgrade them, so I'm gonna have to tear them all out. You don't even have to have them. I might even just destroy them because there's no point. I just did it for cosmetics, so I knew like where my grazing areas were. That's it. That's really the only reason I put them there. Maybe protect them. I've never seen them get eaten by a wolf or a boar. I did see the renegade cow at the beginning. That was kind of funny, not gonna lie. Dude was chasing him around all winter long. I mean, they literally were all the way down here, running through town. That cow did not want to get butchered. There they go. They're bringing them in. But like the start of winter, when they usually start that butchering, he's like, "Cheer!" He shot up north, and I was just like, "You gotta run away!" There they all go. Single file. You know, I've worked with cattle. I wish it was that easy. It's not. There he says our grain is low. But it's 108 of 176. I mean, come on. I don't think I need to be notified. My food is not low. I mean, the herd size. See, that's where I think that it's got an issue here with population. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Let's enable milking. That one's already milking. Look at that. Made 1,000 meat. That's because I butchered 1,500 meat here. I mean, that's really making a big difference up here. Oh, we're already down to 159. Slaughter. Slaughter. And their health is already dropping. There's grain in there. Eat it. I mean, you can't eat all 62 at once. There they're coming. They're going to drop off more. Good God. And look, they just drop food randomly everywhere. When winter hits, they're like, it's cold. Plop. They just drop it and they run. And I got to wait for the logic or pathing to come back and go get this stuff. I'm not bitching. Don't get me wrong. I'm just, it's funny. Let's see who died. I even have the names. I know some of these people. He was a Wainwright too. We're gonna have to replace him. He was 76 years old. You know, I've only been running this game, I think, for, I'll have to look. Okay, so maybe he was 76. So I think I'm in the 20s. 20 years. That makes sense. But my graveyard's filling up, man. Let's see. So it automatically put that. No, it didn't. See? There. Fixed. So I am thankful that it does make those noises. But, I mean, it could, like... No, you know what? I take it all back. Leave them in. Because I never would have looked if I wouldn't have saw that. You know, rat catchers, I'm paying you a lot of good money to keep the rats out of my freaking storage facilities. Do your damn job. Damn rat, there you go. Thank you. Do your job. Hey, they built that statue. Looks just like the rest of them. Let's see where we're at now. 62. We need 65. So that one was accurate. But now this one's 65. It wasn't before. Where's the other one? Yeah, and that one's at 67. So we got two buildings. Wait. Oh, they already upgraded. Look at that. Large houses. I didn't even notice. Bazinga, man. We're rolling. Where's our numbers? Oh, wrong thing. Heck yeah, man. 2 of 25. We're on our way. Scurvy. Scurv. Gotta fix that. I'm gonna have to figure out and go find some nuts. Wish you could grow them. Put down some trees that produce the nuts. Down on the, like a nut tree farm. Walnuts. Acorns. I don't know if that's considered a nut. Let's make sure. So we did our distribution thing. Let's see if that's working. Obviously it is, because I got the food sources. It worked. It did work. I'm pretty happy about that. All right. This was a fun video. We got a raid that we thwarted pretty quickly. I don't see any runaway cows. The cow already escaped about this time. But we're making progress. What's that? Not enough food. Stocks of food are low. It looks like all hell's breaking loose. I've got grain galore. I mean, good God, how much grain do I need? No, that's not the one I want. Where's it at? Go away. I don't want the chart view. I made a mistake here somewhere. What's this view? How much grain do we got? 3,000. Come on. Get that grain up there. That cows. It's almost over anyway. They'll be out the door here shortly. Get out. Look, snow's melting. Yeah, they're not even close to dying off. Only 5%. Who cares? I'll just save my grain. Put it in bread. Look at that output though in meat. You just kill a cow every year. Did you notice any births? I didn't. That's my herd size. 13 or 12 of 11, so I could just butcher to my heart's content. I want to see what the herd size is here. I'm afraid if I bump that up, they will starve in there. Maybe I'll bump it up to like 14 and confirm it. Let's see if these are combined. Let's go to herd size. That one's still at 8. Okay. So they aren't combining them. So whatever was confusing me before is not now. It was giving me like duplicate numbers. Fodder quality is 91. I'm not even sure what factors into that fodder quality. No idea. And that one's at 84. If the devs could provide some explanation on fodder, that'd be pretty cool, because I have no clue. Go away. Tree. Alright, so we've done one full year. This is kind of like my life in this game. Is just being entertained by as we get attacked. When the traders come in and we rob them of all their money. Wouldn't that be cool? Have some waylays. You could mug. I hope that's on the roadmap, because that's a really cool idea. So I think in the next one we'll be closer to tier 4. I know I said I wasn't gonna do one before then, but I was having too much fun when I saw that cow running. I thought I gotta show this and just point out some. Hey, look! You just threw that manure right in the middle of the field. I wonder if desirability, maybe. I mean, because no, these buildings are undesirable. Period. Maybe push them further away from that. But why would they care? I don't know. I'd really like to know, because fertility, I don't know. I thought it was fertility. Or maybe just the quality of the grain. Your guess is as good as mine, man. I don't know. But anyway, thank you all so much for the comments and feedback. And, you know, I know you watch these on Steam, and then some of you have actually come over to the videos. I love doing them just for doing them. It's fun to share, and I read all the posts. I can't keep up with the official forums because there's just too many. But Steam, I've been doing my best to like flag new questions if I know the answer. And bless you all. Thank you so much for everything. I really mean that. You know, I have a full-time job. I don't make a living off of this, and I don't ever intend to. I just do this for fun. And when I'm playing and I'm recording, I feel like I'm actually talking to you and you're right here. So, and no, I'm not delusional. I'm not. This is my favorite one. Shut up. Oh. I use this for Dead by Daylight. Well, they got different sound effects for the killers. And some other things we won't talk about that are not age appropriate. That is definitely not a game for kids, whether they play it or not. Anyway, that's a whole nother topic. We're not going there. Yeah, I thought I built a fence. Fence is not done. Anyway, my ADHD. I'm like, hey, look, birds. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I really enjoy it. Can't say that enough. And with that, I am gonna leave. Bye.